my channel, or if you're new, welcome to my channel. This video is going to be a bit different. It's going to be half a sat down video and half a little vlog because on Monday I'm going to be getting tested for the coronavirus. So why I am getting this test is basically because if you've watched my last couple of videos, I've been mentioning that I'm moving to Italy, and now because of coronavirus everything's the cases are rising again, everyone's getting a bit more worried. To get into Italy now you have to be tested beforehand. Now you can choose to be tested just before you fly, so you can do it 48 hours before you fly, or you can choose to be tested actually at the airport. Now if you're tested at the airport, because the results can take from 1 to 2 days, you have to self-isolate for the following days until you get your results. And if you get it a couple of days before, then obviously you self-isolate until you go to the flight, and then you take your results to the flight, I think to the airport, I don't know really who I've got to show it to, and if they see that you're negative then you can fly. So basically in Spain you can only get this test if you go through a private hospital. Now there's two types of tests, there's the quick test and then there's the PCR test, I think it's called in Spain. Now the quick test only tests if you've actually had the virus in the past, whereas the PCR test, which is the one that I'm getting, is tells you if you have it at the actual moment that you're getting tested. So the quick test is a cheaper one, it's 50 euros here in Spain, and the PCR, which is the one that I'm getting, is 140 euros, but it's the only one, obviously it tells you that you've got it in the moment, and that's the only one that you can use to fly to the countries that you have to use it for. And obviously the family that I'm going to live with, if you watch my previous video you know what I'm doing, then they obviously want to know that I'm negative. It's really easy to get tested, so I rang the hospital here in Benidorm. You have to ring, obviously, find the closest private hospital to you. So I just rang them and said, hi, I want to get tested, and they were like, okay, are you getting tested to be flying, like to fly? And I was like, yeah. Then they ask you where you're flying to, because obviously they must have like all the restrictions there, so they know how long before you need to get tested. So then they ask for the day that you're flying, so I'm flying on Wednesday the 2nd, and she said okay, because you need it 48 hours before and the results can take up to 48 hours. I'm getting it 2 days before, so I'm flying on Wednesday, but I'm getting it on Monday, and because my flight's around 1 o'clock, she's given me the test at like 8:59 in the morning, just because if the results take 48 hours, then the morning of the flight I'll have the results and obviously we'll be able to fly, because if she did it a bit later and they took 48 hours, then I wouldn't get them before I flew. So yeah, it's really easy. You just call them, you tell them all your information, and they also ask for your email address because they send the results through email, so that's good because you don't have to go back to the hospital. And that's all you have to do. Then on Monday I will be going into the hospital, obviously say my name, and then they will take me through to be tested. And the quick test is actually a blood test, but this one is like a tampon, basically they put it up your nose, which I'm not looking forward to because I've seen people that said like they proper stick it up there, so yeah, I will see you on Monday, and that's when I'm getting tested, and then we'll wait for the results and just hope that they're negative and I'll be able to fly to Italy. Hey guys, it is currently midnight, that's why I'm not really speaking that loud. My hair's quite crazy, isn't it? Anyway, I thought that I would just comb my hair and tell you that I'm going to bed now, just because tomorrow at 8:50 in the morning I have my appointment. We're actually leaving a bit earlier so I can just get there early, because I don't actually know kind of where I have to go, what room I have to be in, so just to be there on time. I'm really quite scared, to be honest. I've read tweets and they made me laugh, but like they had the test and it's like a little tampon basically that they stick up your nose, and like apparently like they stick it up so far that it hurts, but it's not really that, like the pain just doesn't faze me that much. It's the fact of waiting for your results. If you got them quite quickly then I think it'll be fine, but you have to wait from 1 to 2 days, and I think those 2 days I'm just gonna be like panicky really, like I feel like I've got really, like, quite a lot of anxiety at the moment. I don't know, I just feel like I'm gonna be really, really scared, to be honest. Anyway, I will see you on Monday, and that's when I'm getting tested, and then we'll wait for the results. yeah, I'm not feeling the best, just because obviously it's the weight, because if it's positive, which I really don't think it should be, but if it's positive then I won't be able to fly to Italy, then I've probably infected my parents. Like, that just makes me really jumpy and just doesn't make me feel good, so I'm really stressed out like lately. But I don't know, as there's nothing I can do about it now, so I'm just gonna wait. I'll vlog the little whatever I can in the morning and just gotta wait for the results. Like, right now my heart is pounding just thinking about it. I don't think I'm gonna get the best sleep, but we'll see. I'll see you in the morning, guys. Hello, I have just got back. It's around 9:30. It was very quick, so I got in. To be honest, I did arrive at like 9:30 and my appointment was at 10 to, and I was in the queue for a bit, but then she came out and said if you're having the test you need to go to another queue. So I went, had to give my address and what else? Oh, and then pay basically. So it's €140 paid by card, easy peasy. Then you write down your email, because the results you'll get by email, and you send a well, they give you a number, which is the number that you need to write into the email to see your results. So I've written that down on my phone, and then she just gives you a piece of paper and said, okay, you've got to give this to the doctor, and she calls you. 2 minutes later they called me. She asked where I was going and when, so like Italy, 2nd at 1 o'clock, and then she says okay, and it's going to be 48 hours. She said you should have the results by either this afternoon or tomorrow, which is amazing. I don't know whether I'm going to like print out the results or just have it on my phone. I don't know what I can do. But yeah, then I just went in. My nose is still really annoying. And she said like, oh, have you had this done before? And I was like, no. And she's like, okay, I just have to tell you that it's a really strange feeling. And I was like, okay. Then she gets this swab out. Now it's called like a tampon, or that's what it's called in Italy anyway. So I was thinking it would be a bit thicker. It's basically like a cotton bud, like this long stick with a little pad at the end. And she was okay, it doesn't hurt, but it feels really strange. And I was like, okay. So first she puts it down my throat, like you got to open your mouth, put your tongue out, and she puts it quite far way down. And then, I don't know if it's the same swab or like the other side, she then sticks up both sides of your nose. I literally thought it was just your nose and that's it. No, she sticks up both sides of your nose and she says, breathe properly, but like if you feel the need to cough or to sneeze, do it inside your mask, and it feels really strange and you'll probably like, your eyes will water. And I was like, okay. So it sticks at one part and you can just feel it going up and up and up, and I just can describe this sensation as when you're like swimming and you get water up your nose and it really like kind of tingles and hurts up here. That's the feeling. So she did it one side and the other. As soon as she finished, I did have a little bit of a cough into the mask, and my eyes were watering for a good time after. And she did say like the sensation does last quite a while. It's been probably like half an hour to an hour now, and I'm still feeling it here. Up here a little bit. The throat one, couldn't feel it hardly. So that's it. Now I'm just waiting for my results. I should get an email today or tomorrow, hopefully. It will just be before my flight and don't have to worry about that anymore. Hopefully it'll be negative and I can fly. So I will see you soon. Hello, little update. It is actually the same day. I've changed into comfy clothes, but it is now currently 3 o'clock, I'd say, in the afternoon. I had my test in at 9 o'clock this morning, just been to the supermarket, and when I got back I had my results. So I just got a little email. It's very secure. You have to go in with a certain password. Everyone has a different password, and when you enter your password you get like a zip file which you have to download, and then it just has one little piece of paper and it says whether they have or have not detected signs of COVID-19, and thankfully they haven't, so I can go to Italy. But anyway, I just wanted to say like it's super quick and easy. It didn't even take a day. I really thought it was going to come like tomorrow or even the morning of the flight, and it didn't. It came in less than a day. and the paper's really easy to understand. So it has like your details at the top, like your name and the day and time that you had the test done, and then it just says at the bottom if it has or has not detected it, and it has, well, I got it here in Spain and it says it in Spanish and also in English because they know mostly it's for travelling. So that's it. I'll insert a little picture if I can of like the exact wording, because it doesn't really say COVID, it says like ACR, I don't know. But anyway, that's it. I have finished, so that's it. That's my experience. If you have any more questions, please put them down below, and yeah, I hope everyone's keeping safe, and if you have to have the test, it's not the best experience, but it's quick and easy, so you just get it over and done with. And I'll see you soon for another video. Bye!